what the world is watching.
Hello, welcome to GWE Episode 4. And I wonder what we're going to talk about today. The biggest news in wrestling, the biggest news in entertainment right now. Moana 2. Okay. So last night, Vegas, the biggest press conference ever. It's the reason why I have bags under my eyes, because that was midnight UK time and I had to watch it live, and I'm so glad I watched it live. And then I'm not so glad that it didn't let me sleep for the next few hours, because I was very, very excited about WrestleMania 40. Great press conference. Just exciting. The fact that Big E, CM Punk were there. Repping CM Punk today. Great press conference. Just before we get to the main bit, Bianca Belair, such a natural on the mic, so comfortable on the mic. I've been lucky enough to very, very briefly meet Bianca Belair, and well, Talia has been very lucky to meet Bianca Belair, and I just stood in the background taking pictures. But she is the genuine, real deal. I think some people call her the female John Cena, and you can absolutely see why. Great bit, Rhea Ripley, even though she called Io Sky, Io Shirai. Great talk. Brilliant interruption by Becky Lynch, and I am much more excited for that potential match than I was before that face-off. And then to the main bit, Seth Rollins comes out dressing like a clown, dancing like a clown, looking like a clown, getting pops, and comes out, says it's time for Cody to make his decision to come out. Roman Reigns comes out. That, I've got to say, when that beat drops of Roman Reigns' theme tune, it's like it's final boss time. I feel like there might now be a new final boss. We shall see. Comes out, says it's up to him to pick. Cody's been deliberating and hasn't dilly-dallied, which is a fair point from the tribal chief. He says he picks The Rock. I did it for The Rock. No, he picks The Rock, and then, if you smell, The Rock comes out, mixed reaction, but loud reaction. I don't think The Rock will ever not get a loud reaction, and whether you want to cheer him, boo him, swear at him, whatever, he gets the reaction. Soaked it all in, said his piece, said it's going to be the biggest match in wrestling, in WrestleMania, WWE history, which I do agree. If we ever get it, it will be, and I'm sure we will get it, but just not this year. Comes out, family tree stuff up on his PowerPoint, which I thought was amazing. I've seen some criticism of it, saying The Rock brought out a PowerPoint presentation to try and sell a match. But I need a copy of that. I've seen a picture and it's still blurry, but I need a copy of that. So if anyone knows what it is, comments, please, comments, and I really need a high quality vision of that. But yeah, talks Roman Reigns, seal the match in blood, something like that. Go to do the handshake. Cody comes out. So I know a lot of people have said this will remind them of Seth Rollins a few years ago when he goes, "This is bullshit." Actually, it reminded me of Bret Hart when he pushed Vince McMahon. We'll have to say his name, Vince. And he pushed Vince McMahon and he goes, "Frustrated isn't a goddamn word for it. This is bullshit. You screw me, everybody screws me, blah, blah, blah." That was one of my favourite all-time moments. First time I think someone pushed Vince or did anything to Vince on screen as well, which was a massive deal 20, 25 years ago, something like that, leading up to Bret Hart versus Stone Cold at WrestleMania 13, which was amazing. If you've never watched that, you should absolutely watch that. One of the best matches of all time. Anyway, Cody comes out, says he picks Roman. The crowd goes wild. Roman, I guess, and Cody is official. It is official. We've seen the match graphics. Then the real moment comes. Roman has some insulting words for Cody and Dusty. Cody comes back with, "Your grandfathers would be ashamed of you." The Rock then steps up. And I'm not going to lie, in these situations, Roman was looking like Solo Sikoa in the background. But anyway, we can talk more about that another time and see how this plays out. The Rock says, "You insult my blood, my family, blah, blah, blah." And then it was the slap heard around the world. What a moment. Excitement all around. WWE just did a fantastic job with this. Amazing press conference, amazing build-up. a lot of swearing, a lot of bleeping out, a lot of making it as real as possible. I thought it was amazing. I'm very, very excited for WrestleMania. We still don't even know, bar Bailey versus Io Sky or Io Shirai and Roman now versus Cody. I'm pretty certain The Rock is wrestling. He looks leaner. He talked on the Pat McAfee show about being in training to wrestle. I think he's wrestling. Some people are saying maybe there's going to be a tag match on night one or tag match Elimination Chamber. I don't know. There's so many possibilities. There's going to be so many amazing matches at WrestleMania. I'm very excited. Just to add to this, so I'm going to add in some post-production on this. I managed to show Talia quickly this morning before she went to school some of the main bits of the press conference. And I'm just going to share her reaction, firstly, to the insult that the grandfathers would be ashamed of you, and here's that reaction.
They'd be ashamed of you.
And then the reaction to the slap heard around the world. It's still a pretty mild reaction, I think, from Talia, but given bear in mind she had only been up for about 10 minutes and I was showing her this and shoving the camera in her face. Lots more to talk about on this. Roman versus Cody, I'm very, very excited about this. I think their match was potentially underrated because people hated the ending last year at WrestleMania 39. I was very lucky to be there. I thought it was one of the best matches I've ever seen live. It was amazing. It was absolutely amazing. The actual match, the interference, everything. People didn't like the ending. I liked the ending, but people didn't like the ending. So we get to do that again, and I'm sure there's some other big stuff that's going to happen. I'm not sure who's been announced for SmackDown tonight, but I will be doing a show with Talia this weekend, and we're going to make a commitment to do a show every single weekend, talking about the week, so Raw, SmackDown, and in this case the press conference. So it'll be me and Talia on the next show, which will be episode 5. In the meantime, like, subscribe, comment. I'll get back to comments. Any comments and questions we'll talk about on the next video. Thank you for listening, and we are very much on the road to WrestleMania.